Welcome back to Nissan Stadium, just across the river from downtown Nashville. We've got a kickoff forthcoming as we get back into the action in the third quarter.
The kickoff for Houston.
Fairbairn now to kick this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just be...
And Henry's hit. He lost the football. But it looked like the Titans were able to recover, and indeed they will keep possession of the ball.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Oh. Okay, so invisible.
Now they face third and short.
Looks like Henry was visible.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up fourth down.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Here's Brett Kern now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. This is taken at the 15. Fighting him off. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10.
Just kidding.
So here are the Texans to take over. They've dropped 4 straight games coming into this one, remember, but they have the lead here. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Out of the gun, Watson. Oh, he's got a man wide open.
That's me.
Complete. Touchdown, Houston.
Watson's pass.
A big play there. With touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Texans add on. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase it.
This is my number in real life. 42.
Even larger here in the third quarter. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it
Jaguars
away.
beat Miami. All right.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would
Why is Derrick Henry saying,
an
like,
offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get
God dang, get it.
Scoop it. And his guys are going to take over
My
at the
goodness.
31-yard line.
Fumble on the play.
These defenses have become so
My
opportunistic.
gosh.
And no matter what you're playing, in this case, wide receiver, you got to be careful.
Ooh.
Certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time, completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
Nice.
Now the throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Well, partner, there's a pretty easy explanation for his success in this one. He's very comfortable throwing the football. Did you just see that one? In the pocket, no real pressure, yet to be sacked today.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Number 20, touchdown.
From 4 yards out. And the Texans capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Titans offense now, they get set to head back out here. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession.
Gosh dang.
Get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Did he just...
Back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Wait. Derrick Henry... Did Derrick Henry just peace on my defender?
Now Tannehill. And he's going to lose yardage here.
Nicely done, defense.
As they will switch ends as time has run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Nashville. So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough task for Tannehill and the Titans. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. And that will be incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them.
He's on the field. 29 is on the field, and he's not a part of the kickoff.
A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And now he'll let this one go deep. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Houston. Jordan Thomas, his first touchdown on the year. And this offense continues to pour it on as that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all 3 phases, offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And boy,
No awesome about internet money, but it's
and on the other side, this is the game
Kevin
film you just
Gibson.
flush and never go back and review. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra quick work.
Texans wish I could be
One of
their
the
head
fastest
coach.
drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown.
Kickoff for Houston.
Fairbairn now to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And it's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Out to the right to Humphreys. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Out of the gun, Tannehill. They will find Davis. That's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. Henry's got it out on the left side.
Is it like 5 forced fumbles by Derrick Henry?
And the Texans say they have it. They do.
Second? Really?
Deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely.
Yeah, watch the pass, guys. Watch it. This is a nice pass.
Here inside the 30. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Well, that'll help the old passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
Well, I like the way that you scored it, and that's exactly how it goes into the books. But remember, he's had success throwing the ball the standard way in this game. And here, this little tap pass, it goes for good yardage, a little something extra in his repertoire.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Don't worry, I'm running it.
Watson, a bootleg, sliding out of the pocket. And it's caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. It's another touchdown pass for Deshaun Watson, his 5th of the afternoon. And the Texans capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead will swell by 1 more.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked out officially at the 21. Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. And there are the numbers. Got off to that torrid hot start. We thought he was in for maybe a career day. Not the case.
No doubt about it. It almost looks like a misprint after what we saw in the first half. But let's give a little bit of credit to the guys on our side of the ball. They went in at halftime, made a few adjustments, and you know what else? They didn't lose their confidence in their ability to play. Because a lot of times you get beat down in the first half, it gets ugly in the second half. They've come out with a new resolve and a renewed determination.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Now, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
On first down, Tannehill. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Henry. A good rally to the football. Keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
Second and 9. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Tannehill throw complete there to Humphries. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 26. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Tannehill throwing again. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Interception.
He's going to be intercepted a third time. Vernon Hargraves with a pick. There he goes left side. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans team.
Good thing DK Metcalf. Good thing I'm not versing the Seahawks. DK Metcalf would have got me.
Game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
Oh, I'm gonna miss it just
out-athleting them, which is often the case.
69.
But by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time, this was a defense that was well prepared.
Let the fans have some.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that.
And oh my goodness, he loses it again.
This is another big 6. No, it would have been, but that's...
And I don't know that fumble's going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline
Hail Mary. I want to do Hail Mary.
Not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help them improve.
Now Kaimi Fairbairn out for the field goal try for the Texans.
You thought?
They're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Texans capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone, and you know they could have taken it.
Oh, I got him again. Oh, go up, go up, go up, go up. Yes, sir.
And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Now it's Adam Humphries on the return. And he returns this to the 22.
Adam Humphries on the return. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how
they haven't scored since like the first quarter.
watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, They need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. On first and 10, Tannehill.
Just cock block me.
Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on
The
first
Texans
down.
defense is a strong hitting
Execute
team.
a drag or crossing route really well and give them a
That's
chance
funny.
to let it develop a little bit. You can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become
I wonder if
a big part
NFL
of the
teams can
passing
actually,
game
like,
because they should
forfeit.
be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Let me get the sack, let me get the sack, let me get the sack.
That is complete right back in the hands of Smith. And he's got this down to the 35.
Why did you not call timeout, Tennessee?
Today's final score,
A
Texans.
big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will
Well, no, duh, no team will get up to 77 points.
They're scoring that many points.
Except for
allows
us.
them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Texans,
It's so
that's a
score
win
is
they needed,
77.
if for nothing else in
We
their
almost tied
sanity,
with passing
as they
yards.
move to
We got
4-6.
one touchdown.
And they'll return home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile,
Oh,
for the
where's my
Titans,
name?
they're going the wrong way as this will drop them to 3-7 now on the year. And they'll have a chance at redemption next week at home against the Indianapolis
Oh, they didn't get
Colts.
any touchdowns. They scored twice with field goals.
That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Bye-bye. Have a good day. When I started the stream, it was like 36-6. Now it's 77-6. Pretty cool. Wait, we're 4-8? That doesn't make sense. It's week 14, and we've won 12 games. Oh, yeah, it does. We haven't played... It's...
I thought things were behind us after the win in our first meeting. But when I found out this dude was running his mouth again, calling our win a fluke, I just couldn't believe it. Even though I thought it was foolish for him to be running his mouth again, I knew how respected he was in that locker room. So if he was feeling that bold, it meant his teammates were going to be ready to play on Sunday.
Oh, New York Jets. They have a really good player now. Sauce, holy crap, he is awesome. Like better than Jalen Ramsey. Just saying. Tennessee's 3-9.
Today NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas.
Wait, why are we playing them again?
It's week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Taken about 7 yards deep.
Oh my gosh, this guy can run fast.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
I thought we were playing Miami.
On first down, Watson. Open man is Jacob Hollister. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one goes for 24 yards. Well, folks, once again, the fireworks have begun to go off before the teams even entered the stadium for this one. You had some overactive figures on social media, if you will, and that continued to make this one of the most public and personal feuds in the NFL.
And remember back in the day, if you got your comeuppance from starting something like this, if you talk trash and got beat previously, you didn't talk trash before the next game, but that's not the way of the world in the NFL nowadays. These guys continue to go after each other whether they win or lose. And the social media taunting, that continued this week. And lucky for us, we get a chance to see it play out on the field over the next 4 quarters.
That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's
But why?
in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. From 8 yards out, and the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. This is a crew, they've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you really haven't. You're in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. You get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right.
Miami's Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll start out here with a jet sweep, and he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
Titan ball carrier.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
5 yards on the play. And it's
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
10 at their own 20-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, where there's the guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys.
Is there a reason why I don't see any refs?
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. He'll buy some time right. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Houston. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes now for Deshaun Watson. And the Texans are able to show off their quick strike ability.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm. Relax a little bit and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
He was taken down at the
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
7 brings up 2nd and 3.
Tannehill. He finds Corey Davis. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
A gain of 5. And the Titans 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down. Henry. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Nothing.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Texans scoop it. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
On the play. Recovered by the...
There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
This is caught at the 20. A big-time play there for the Texans. 55 yards.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Rolling to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move...
Catch the ball, dude. Whatever.
Pass intercepted by the Titans. They'll take over.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. He'll start with a give to Henry. And he loses the football a second time. And the Texans scoop it. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Texans touchdown. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. And it's up and good. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Tennessee offense making their way out onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And I tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about, well, if the playoffs were to begin today, and then we kind of go, okay, but they're not. Let's see how it plays out. Wouldn't it be fun to play with this playoff lineup right now? Because to me, just about anyone can win this whole thing out of this grouping we currently have. And by the time we get there, it may look entirely different.
Now this one is running back out of the backfield. And I think the ball's out. And the Texans scoop it. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down. A shotgun snap for Watson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trip. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Texans will extend their lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. It's good, and they stretch their lead. 8-0 now.
Makes the score Texans 28, Titans nothing. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it, and he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Imagine having 19 yards in the second, almost halftime.
And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense,
I'm just getting, I'm getting too cocky.
Ways to take the ball away from the other team.
I need to actually play this
It
one.
was a safety, Kevin Byard, that time, who was able to knock it away. Watson off play
I was
action.
getting too greedy as well.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. His big game continues. Already has the 3 touchdown grabs, tacking on some more yardage and a first down.
And how precise has his route running been in this game? We just saw him get open yet again. And he's also made adjustments as the defense has tried to really stop him.
Now he steps away. Toward the pylon, caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game. And the Texans continue to pour it on. And he wasn't blocking or running it there. They tossed it to him.
And you remember the good old days when the 49ers were riding roughshod in the league? They use their fullback and pass plays all the time. Roger Craig, Tom Rathman, those guys were terrific at running these types of plays.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it results in the Texans finding the end zone.
Miami Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Jonnu Smith, the tight end, his intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to... football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill. And he's got a man, Corey Davis.